in Times Square look like my sister's 7th birthday party. It'll be a celebration so huge, so grandiose, so spectacular that it will never, ever be forgotten again.
We're going to find out who the undisputed Intercontinental Champion is here. Chyna made history last year at the Royal Rumble by becoming the first woman to compete in the Rumble. She's back this year as co-holder of the Intercontinental title. Another first. She has broken more ground than any female competitor in WWE history.
Oh, look at this.
And Hardcore Holly, somewhat of a chauvinist at heart. You probably take that as a compliment. Shoving Chyna down, nice hip lock takeover by Jericho.
JR, as if you're not a chauvinist.
What do you mean by that?
You're a chauvinist, admit it. Oh, wow.
I try not to be.
Oh. It's a slap fest.
Chyna stomping away now at the midsection of Hardcore Holly. The Intercontinental title up for grabs in this matchup. Chyna catapulted right over the top rope to the floor, leaving Jericho and Holly in there to find it out. Remember, the first person to score a pinfall or submission victory in this contest will leave as the undisputed Intercontinental Champion. Great athleticism by Jericho, who got a tremendous ovation here in Madison Square Garden, and a beautiful drop kick by Hardcore Holly, as good as you will ever see.
I'll tell you something, JR, I apologize, but my mind is just, I want to tell you something. I mean, I've seen Frankenstein movies, horror movies, Dracula. But I've never seen anything like Mae Young.
You see some scary movies like Man on the Moon. Hey, there's a forearm and a near fall.
You see her dairy farms, I bet they get powdered milk.
Oh, stop it. Made a lot of fun. This is how she's been a
lot of fun.
Well, you know, heck,
You might want a date with her.
I'm not looking for a date with her, but she is. You got to admire her spunk and her zest for life. Oh, Jericho. Watch the Jericho coming up here.
This could be it.
Jericho's got Hardcore Holly. This is going to be over. Turn it back to the ring and broke up the submission move. And this crowd here not too happy about that interruption.
A lot of Jerichoholics here.
Lots of Jerichoholics in Madison Square Garden.
But they got to remember this. Everybody for themselves.
Oh, Chyna, stomp right to Hardcore Holly's head.
Look out.
Look at the power of the ninth wonder of the world, taking Hardcore Holly over the top rope back to the floor.
Oh.
And Jericho, the hard shot to the midsection.
Don't ever turn your back on Jericho.
The co-intercontinental champions in the ring at this time. And Holly on the outside.
Oh, man.
Nice baseball slide through by Chyna, finding his mark on Hardcore. And Jericho back in the ring.
That might be some good strategy.
We got Jericho. Oh, Jericho flying from the top. Jericho taking a tremendous chance there.
I think he meant to hit both Holly and Chyna.
Jericho's head bouncing off the ring steps now as Chyna tosses the co-holder along with herself of the Intercontinental title back in the ring.
Uh-oh. I love this move.
Chyna going to the handspring elbow.
Beautiful.
And now the DDT going to be over. Trying to cut Jericho cover. And Hardcore Holly with a stiff interruption there. Broke up the count before the 3.
Man, she had it won. Oh, look out.
Chyna again tossed outside here by Hardcore Holly. Holly and Jericho now back in the squared circle looking to see who's going to leave here as the Intercontinental Champion.
Whoa!
Chyna low bridge Jericho, and Jericho, I don't know if she meant to do that or not, but in any event, the results are is that Chyna is down now, and so is Jericho.
Right out here in front of us. Oh, wait a minute. Watch yourself. You know what? I knew all along that Bob Holly was going to win this thing.
Don't do it.
I knew he was going to win.
He's going to take Chyna's head off, and Jericho, and Chyna the drop kicking that chair right back in Holly's face. And Hardcore Holly was going to take Chyna's head off, King, with that steel chair.
I thought he had it won.
I realize the Intercontinental Championship is a prized possession, but it's going to take it a little too far, wouldn't you think?
It's every man or woman.
Chyna's going up top, and so is Jericho. Holly lying motionless on the canvas.
Look at this. Oh!
Holly's pinned, but Holly kicked out.
Wow.
Both China and Jericho were on top for the cover. And that would have been some controversy there. Both would have pinned Hardcore Holly.
Oh, man.
And Jericho and China now.
How much more controversial can it get, JR? They're already co-champions.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Trying to create some offense with Jericho.
Oh!
And that's
Did you see that?
that's a low blow. Yeah, I saw it.
That's some offense.
And Jericho felt it. China's going to win this thing, King. There's a pedigree. Trying to use Triple H's pedigree. That's going to be all. Oh, no, it's not. Hardcore Holly got his right shoulder just off the canvas. Not really a kick out, but the right shoulder came off the canvas.
Well, China's certainly in control here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Watch yourself. Oh, whoa.
Oh, China, Holly.
Not in control anymore.
He is not in control anymore. Jericho on top. Jericho the crossbody. Jericho's got China. And did he get it? No, he didn't.
How did she kick out of that?
Well, I don't know. It's amazing resilience by China. But down goes Jericho.
Speaking of kicks.
Well, a kick right to the face of Hardcore Holly. And the co-intercontinental champions are in a bad way here. But wait a minute, Jericho quickly back up.
Uh-oh. We're going to see something bad for Hardcore.
Superflex coming up.
Look at China. Look at this. Oh!
And China just maneuvered both men a straddle of the top rope. And Holly is still feeling it, sitting up there on the turnbuckle.
He got a both, JR. That'll give a new definition to the word Sopranos.
China now the front face lock.
This could finish Bob.
Oh no, China stepped on the top rope here.
Uh-oh.
China
Not a good place to be.
got the squeeze on Holly, the front face lock, and the superplex right off the top. Oh, Holly's got the cover. Whoa. Oh, a long 2 count.
It wasn't any longer than usual. She kicked out.
With the Intercontinental title on the line. Tremendous matchup thus far.
Go.
And with Holly hammering Jericho, China has gotten a steel chair.
Is this legal or illegal? She'll be disqualified.
Well, I guess the referee doesn't see it. Anything's legal. Holly his lights have been knocked out.
He's done for.
China going to deal with Holly here. Look like trying to
she going?
That's a Boston Crab. Maybe she's using Jericho from behind, grabbing China by the hair and driving the ninth one in the world down face first. Standing moonsault by Jericho. And Jericho wins it. Jericho's the undisputed Intercontinental Champion.
Undisputed champion.
Intercontinental Champion.
He can finally.
Rock, tonight, you and 29 other guys are going to go into that match.
Finally, The Rock has come back to New York City.
Rock, tonight, you and 29 other superstars will be in that ring for the Royal Rumble match, and you have a bullseye on your chest. Is there any superstar who you may be concerned with?
Well, The Rock says this. There are 2 WWE superstars who The Rock has a concern with. There are 2 who might give The Rock problems. Number 1 is going to be Crash Holly. Number 2 is going to be Headbanger Mosh. And The Rock says if he could get by those 2, then he might have a shot at winning the Royal Rumble.
Rock, with all due respect, shouldn't you be a little more concerned with, say, The Big Show?
Well, The Rock says this. You should be concerned with fixing yourself a nice tall glass of shut-up juice. Fix it. The Rock says this. Big Show, do you actually think that you're going to win the Royal Rumble? Do you actually think that you're going to take the Great One and throw him over the top rope? Do you actually think that you're going on to WrestleMania and becoming the WWE Champion? Well, The Rock says this. He wipes a monkey's ass with what you think. Big Show, The Rock says this. He's gonna go out there in the middle of the People's Ring, Royal Rumble. The Rock's music is gonna hit. If you smell, and 20,000 Rock fans all stand on their feet, goosebumps on their arm, electricity going through their body. The Rock says this: as God, as the Rock's witness, he hopes, he prays that you, Big Show, and the Rock are the last two in the ring. So the Rock thinks, no, he knows, no. The Rock guarantees to win the Royal Rumble right here in New York City.
Man, that is a huge guarantee, King. Wow. They smell what the Rock's cooking out there.
And the Rock says this, Big Show, just as sure as the Rock is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best there ever was. The Rock says, as sure as the Rock has the Brahma Bull tattooed on his arm, is as sure as the Rock is going to WrestleMania and becoming, without a shadow of a doubt, the best damn WWE champion there ever was. If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Rock making another guarantee.
What the Rock.
Jerichoholics of the world watching right now the Royal Rumble home video. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I could come out here and make up claims that this was an easy match for Y2J. I could make up claims that this was a cakewalk. It definitely wasn't. It was a very draining, a very physical, very grueling, and challenging match. But once again, as I've shown all the Jerichoholics in the past, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla came out on top to become the undisputed Intercontinental Champion. Not that there was any doubt in anybody's mind, except for Stephanie McMahon and the rest of the conspirators here in the World Wrestling Federation. But all the mouths are closed, all of the doubts have been erased, because Y2J is now going to lead all of the Jerichoholics like some kind of a crazy Pied Piper into the promised land, holding up the Intercontinental Championship belt for everybody to see. Daddy-O.
Coming up momentarily, a war, a battle that could be in a barroom, but it's going to be here at Madison Square Garden. The New Age Outlaws will defend tag team gold against the Acolytes. Take a look at this rivalry.
Something's been bugging me lately. You see, there's two guys running around here that think that they're the number one contenders for the tag team championship merely because they won some half-assed tag tournament.
The Acolytes have won the Battle Royal, so the Acolytes have earned the opportunity at the Royal Rumble to compete for the tag team championship.
Billy, you and Road Dogg better remember, last time we stepped in the ring with you, within 30 seconds, we had broke the ring, and Billy, your little pretty blood was bleeding and dripping all over it. Farouk, Bradshaw, I'm scared to death of you gentlemen, but my fear will fuel me.
Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, you come out here telling the people how scared you are of us. Well, guess what? You got a right to be scared because, hell, I don't know nobody that isn't.
You may not even make it to the Royal Rumble.
I wouldn't want to be the Outlaws this Sunday at the Royal Rumble.
And I'll tell you, the Outlaws are going to be in for a world of trouble when they take on the Acolytes at the Royal Rumble.
If you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Ass kicking.
Man, this is going to be a physical matchup for you in downtown New York City. The atmosphere here is absolutely electrifying, ladies and gentlemen. Live in the...
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Many consider this team the greatest tag team champions in WWE history.
It's me! It's me! It's NDO Double G! Rolling once again with that PA Double G! Put the music! New York City! We're about to kick that shit's nitty! Now then, let's can't make a little noise